That's it on the first play of the game. And the Texans take over what looks to be the 43-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
At the 43-yard line. 12.
Stroud off of play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Gets it to the 15. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Now don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Hey, uno.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Pass it down close. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
For 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, Warren. Into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on first. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
On first, it's Warren again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. Now they're looking to throw with Rogers. Throw left side finds Freiermuth, and this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third.
Rogers going to throw here, third down. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Fourth and forever coming up. They'll go for it. Rogers. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Miles Bryant. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Stroud throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
18, what's up?
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
18, what's up?
First down throw by Stroud. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Texans in front here at NRG. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Here we go. 18, what's up?
They go play action with Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And this one only manages the arm before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Holding down the sideline. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
On the 38-yard line.
18, what's up?
Stroud to throw on first down. They'll set up the screen here for Marks. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Collins got it left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. the Texans. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has a man downfield, it's Collins. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 60.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
All right. 18. What's that?
From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans blow their lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick drop. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. To the air on first down, Rodgers. Completes a DK Metcalf. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down, here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that pass through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got 3 tight ends on his first and goal, thinking run or play action. Warren can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Pittsburgh will go ahead and still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal. Back to Warren. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get their first point of this game just before halftime. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Tremont Smith with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Smith on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Look to hot. Hey, uno more.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. Don't have the time and the diarrhea. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty of boy for all of us. I bring out the drums and my homies got history that they say would have worked. Bring out the hit a load of the place with a car. I see the bumps that we wishing we ended the ditch of the plan and see them at home. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. It's your everyday cup of us.
Texans to the line. First and 10. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
All right. 18. What's that?
Out the middle, it's Marks. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
18. What's up? Why, Tony. Y'all to the right.
It's Marks on the handoff. He's going to have about 2. It's second down now.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Oh, and 19. What's up? Tonight.
Third and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Tonight.
They're going to run for it with Joe. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is getting off the field.
This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
16 yards. That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Warren once more. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Smith on the return. The Texans take over first and 10.